excited to get going with the second game down at Madison Square Garden. It'll be a different group for the most part, and so a lot of guys that didn't play in that game one now playing in game two. So excited to get that going.
Anything you can tell us? I mean, we heard the specifics of the generals of the injuries with Hedel and Panarin, but anything else you could tell us about? Hoping it's short term or anything like that.
We're hoping day to day. It's just in general. I think with being exhibition games, I think you want them just err on the side of caution and keep guys healthy and moving right. But they're just day to day.
For guys like Panarin and Mika, how much work do they need in the preseason? Like, how many games do you feel like guys like that?
I mean, I would like to. My goal is still to, to see the veteran players play in 3 games. That would be a good number. I don't know if you need 4. I think you want to see some guys in 4 and younger players in 4. That would be a good number for me.
Do you think you learn more about guys watching them practice here or scrimmage here or in preseason games?
Definitely, I definitely see more when there's games, even if there's scrimmages. So from an evaluation standpoint, and I said that when I started camp on why I did it the way that I did it. I think that you see the most inside of a game against another opponent. Then I think you see the most in a scrimmage, if the scrimmage is competitive against your own team. And then in practice, you get to see skill and drills and stuff like that, which is good. But from an evaluation standpoint, I always think the games are best.
With your goalies, I just asked you how many games for the regulars, but for Igor, how many minutes?
Yeah, there's a plan in place for these guys, and as it progresses, you'll start to see. And we get the back-to-back coming up, so it might be still split a little bit, but start to see more of our guys as camp moves on in the lineup together, and so that there'll be with regard to Jonathan and Igor, they'll work their way into it, and the first time in, they'll probably get some of the game, and then from there they'll work to full games.
Is it important to you to win or play particularly well in preseason games, or do you just say it doesn't really matter?
Well, I'd like to do both. You know what I mean? Like, winning would be good. I think that always builds confidence inside of it. Playing well would be a high priority as well, and so I do think, like I said the other night in Boston, there's disappointing to lose, right? And then you wish there weren't so many. There was probably, like I said, probably 4 or 5 mistakes that I thought were just really boom mistakes that were allowed, and they ended up scoring on a couple of them. So you'd like to eliminate those and work to eliminate those. But I do think that both of those things are important. So.